Hi, I'm Snow, and this is
Gas and go with Snow. Time to steal the show.
Welcome to another episode of Gas and Go with Snow. I'm here with my man Matt. Matt, first of all, hey, thanks for doing this again. And before we get started, I'm gonna eat some crow here, because Matt and I did a Gas and Go episode last year at SEMA 2023. We are at SEMA 2023. Well, this year at SEMA 2024, we talked about it, and when I went back and looked, I didn't post the episode. So you guys are gonna get to see a huge, drastic change in this car from this year and last year. So Matt, tell me what we got right here. Tell me about the car first, and then we'll go back and forth with what it used to look like and what it does look like. So what is the car?
Yeah, so it's a 2019 Tesla Model 3. It's a standard range, single motor. It's got about 150,000 miles, and it is my daily driver on top of my three-peach SEMA show car.
150,000 miles
Yes,
on
sir.
a 2019.
Yes, sir.
So you drive this regularly.
Very regularly. She is my baby.
Okay, so let's start under the front here. What did you do to this? Because I'm seeing, like, this is all, like, super cool. I see the lights. How are you doing that with all the sponsors?
So essentially what I did with me and my partner with 1975 Creations, his name is Tony, he came up with this brilliant idea to find a way to hide acrylic. So essentially we took wood flooring, painted it black, and then epoxied it with diamond dust all inside it, and then engraved everything out with lasers, with a laser printer, essentially cutting all the logos out of the wood.
Now,
And epoxy.
do you do this for other people? Could somebody call you and say, hey, I need a show panel?
Yes, so currently right now we are working on a few other iterations of a fully submersible, customizable frunk for any other Tesla owners.
Nice.
Also the hood stands and any other acrylic needs you need that we can do. I essentially do most of the customizing for that to cater to that customer. But yes, this is all one handmade with a 27-inch TV.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about the last time I saw this car, it was yellow. Right?
It was.
And now the wrap is significantly different, and I also noticed a couple of Easter eggs you got here. So tell me about the wrap.
Yeah, so the wrap, me and a company called We Print Wraps, they're based out of Arizona, amazing group of people there. We got together and I gave them a really difficult task. I told them that I wanted to take it back to the 90s. Something that was very influential to me was these crazy custom paints that mini trucks and lowriders would do.
It totally looks like a mini truck.
So I wanted to implement that love that got me even passionate about cars to begin with, and bring it into the electric industry to see what would happen.
Well, let me ask you this. What is the response? How has this been received since you've been here today?
So far today, I've had a lot of positive feedback regarding my Throwback Tesla and mini truck inspired car, I guess. I've also been invited to a mini truck event.
Nice.
There's some pretty major mini truckers that have come by and really appreciate that I did this. So it's actually been a lot more receptive than I originally thought it might be.
Okay, I totally know what you mean. All right, now, as we come around to the back of the car, last time, remember I gave you a hard time about it was all Chargers, right? I only have one complaint, and that's the Charger stuff.
Hey, wait, you're promotion side. You can't do that to me.
I am promotion side, and I was kind of upset that the Chargers just like thief in the night and they took off and went to LA, so I'm a little bitter about
I apologize.
that. But you made a huge change here by getting rid of all that stuff. So what exactly did you do here? I mean, the air looks great.
So yes, me again with Tony from 1975 Creations, we got together with an idea that I wanted to clean everything up and tell everyone thank you. Essentially, anyone that's ever been a part of my builds, I've done 3 of these in a row, and every one of them mean the same, if not more, every time. But this one, I just wanted to give back and say thank you for all the hard work that all these people put in to make cool stuff. And I wanted to showcase that all in my 90s throwback car.
Okay. All right. Well, now, another major change I noticed, these wheels are sick. Now, tell me about the wheels. I mean, where'd you get them from? Who built these? Or were they just for you? Or what's going on?
So I've partnered with Black Diamond Wheels now for 3 sets of wheels. And these wheels here were because I needed the chrome for the 90s era, but I also wanted that two-piece separate face look to it. So this is actually one of their older wheels, but essentially it's giving you an idea that there's something in the works in regards to two-piece wheels and Black Diamond. So
now,
we're working on something.
Is that a two-piece wheel or is it?
It isn't currently.
Okay. You trying to be sneaky on us. All
so
right.
yeah, so the We Print wrap company that customized this wrap, we worked together day and out with a lot of the editing team, and they were all really amazing, and they took everything for stride, and they really went above and beyond when I gave them the final say, and I said, you know what, I trust you with the rest of it. I want to be surprised. Let me see what you do. And the last bit of information that I knew of was it was one color with all the extra colors. It was shocking to me to find out that they actually implemented the gradient from the front to back as well. So if you notice, the front of the car
purple
is a purple navy-ish blue color, and then when you get to the back, it's more of like your royal blue. And that was a part that I thought was a really great touch to the car.
Well, what I noticed is about right here is where the change really happens.
So it really pops
there, and then like boom, and then you know clearly blue, and the purplish down there. So yeah, I was noticing, I was checking that out.
Yeah, that gradient switch was something that I was quite surprised about. I wasn't sure that was gonna make it because of all the other patterns. So you have to understand, this is a one laydown wrap. There is no cuts. These are not graphics on top of a regular color. This is a printable wrap that you can design with this company.
Okay. All right, well here, let's jump inside. You jump in there, I'm gonna jump back here. And let's check out this interior. So now we are inside the Tesla here. So tell me a little bit about what you did with the inside. I mean, I'm totally digging it, and it doesn't look like a stock interior. What do you got done here?
So I partnered up with Pimp My EV and Hand Show to pretty much deck out the entire interior. Everything in here has been custom made. As far as the steering wheel, I handmade and designed that. All the matte carbon was specifically chosen because everybody I see has gloss carbon. And I wanted something different. So I wanted to showcase a side of carbon that a lot of people don't use. You usually see forged or gloss, or they'll paint it the same color as their interior. And with me, I always find that true matte carbon just seems to look a more natural carbon fiber. But also because I have a lot of plans to update with color.
Well, I noticed on the dashboard that yellow Tesla up there. What is that?
That's last year's version. You should recognize that.
I do recognize it. I can't believe how much different the car is from now. Now, dude, clearly you love this car. What made you get into the Tesla, the EV, I mean, and to go this just wild and above the top with your whip?
So I've actually worked for Tesla for quite some time, and building the car, I've learned a whole new respect for the aspect of how the car is made to in turn relay that back to the owner of the car when they get in it, and that they feel completely safe. And I travel a lot in my car. I've commuted a lot in my car in the past, and what I can say is my car gives me a sense of security that I know that at the end of the day, it's going to keep me within the line. It's going to alert me when something is probably dangerous around me, and it's a car that I can feel safe in.
Okay. What's with the game controller?
The game controller is for when you stop and charge. Sometimes if I'm not cleaning my car, then what else is there to do? I might as well play some video games.
You do it too much, man. Hey, you know what? I am totally digging it, and I like the updates. And not just that you changed a couple of things or changed wheels, you like flipped the whole vehicle. And it's impressive that you got all this done like in a year.
Well, it's a testament to the fact that last year I was parked across from this major company called Legacy EV that sat and remanufactured an entire gas car into an electric car in a matter of a week. So I took inspiration like that, and I said, well, it's SEMA. If you're gonna come to SEMA, you gotta bring it. So I didn't want to bring the same car. It's not right. If I'm going to be invited here, it's for a reason, and I want them to be understanding how appreciative that I am to even be in this hall. So I figured I have to bring something exciting, new, and fresh anytime I come here.
Hey, you know what? Well, we totally appreciate it. And hey, we'll see you guys next time on Gas and Go with Snow.
The king of the streets got the swagger, oh my. First shot he needs to do with a low rider machine. Cherry red paint, chrome wheels they gleam. Snow pulls out his camera, ready to roll. Gas and Go with Snow, time to steal the show.
Bullshit 1 2. Bullshit 1 2.
I'm not saying that.
But you say the F
Bullshit,
word.
yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit 1 2. Bullshit 1 2.